Thank you very much, Professor Zhao, for joining me today. I'm really excited to hear your story today. So thank you again for your time. So to
Also
begin
appreciate the
with,
time.
begin with, I'd love to ask you, your journey has taken you from Silicon Valley and neuroscience technology to becoming one of Asia's most influential business educators. So looking back, did you ever imagine your career would evolve this way?
Oh, be honest, or know, I start with the medical training. Actually, I started with 5 years in medical school. How can you imagine I talk to people that the doctor in the future will teach business? Answer both yes or no. Because when I go through the journey, I never realize I'm going to end up here. But however, if I look back at my whole life, I think it is my fate. You see, I used to think I was cursed. In Chinese, my name actually is Zhao Yue. Actually, the two part of them, you will see, they both have a word, walk. So I have a two walk in my name. So I used to think I'm cursed because I never be able to stop. So I'm traveling all over the globe, many countries. But the most important thing is I cannot stop is I don't know what is the right thing to do for my life. So I try so many different things. And I have a habit that when I try something, I will try my best to achieve as high as possible. You know what? Every time when I got in the top, no, that's not what I'm looking for. So I keep in searching and looking and looking. I almost changed my career every 5 years before I become a faculty in business school. And once I really take this career, and then when I take a look back, actually, I was shocked. I like the Steve Jobs, his wording a lot. Our life look like just a random spot. But however, if you really look back, all the spot connect to a line pointing me as the educator. Because I'm teaching EMBA here. Actually, I am teaching quite a good business school in Hong Kong. There are a lot of faculty for the MBA program or EMBA program, sometimes almost 20 of them. But what made me can stand out actually exactly what I went through. Because as the business faculty professor, actually, you really needed to know many of them, a lot of subjects. Because business leader, they come from all the different fields. In this way, I can put them all together and bring them to the higher place. When I studied the medical, I studied the body of a human being. But when I was doing IT in the Silicon Valley, I did business intelligence almost 20 years ago. And for that, actually, I studied our mental, our intellectual, just like a business intellectual at that time. But however, what really struck me is when I really turn into the spiritual approach and all my experience bring me to the spiritual level. So this way I can, in each of my lectures, I will try to stand as high as possible and cover as broad as possible and make all the business students, all the executives, they can gain something because I know them. I know so many different fields and all the fields are connected together. So what do you say? Should I so I think it's really aligned. I think that is my fate. My fate is to be suffered a lot. So now realize, I think it was not a curse. It was my curriculum to become a good business school professor.